People don't really understand it until you actually see it coming at you in a wall of flame. Everything is so dry here, and it's been drying out for, 2 years, so it's very volatile. And of course we have the eucalyptus, which is in the air. It's volatile too, so it just explodes. It's very, very terrifying. The fire still came at us, even though we were very well prepared. There was over 200 firefighters here from various areas in Australia that were helping us to fight the fires. The lack of water, of course, is a big problem, so we had to ship in water tanks, etc., to actually deal with it. And people were using blowers to blow back the sticks and the grass and clear the area, but it didn't make any difference with this fire. It's like fireballs in the air that explode. Cars blowing up before the fire even gets near. It's unprecedented. We've had, loss of life at our little community, and we're all devastated by this.
Well, the vaccine cannot come fast enough as the U.S. is dealing with the worst pandemic in a century. Take a look at this graphic showing the single deadliest days in American history. 3 days from this week alone are near the top of this list, with 3 additional days from last week. COVID has killed more people in one day than the number of people killed on D-Day and at Pearl Harbor. Let that sink in. And it is only expected to get worse from here. NBC's Megan Fitzgerald is in Los Angeles with more on that. Megan, good morning.
Kristen, good morning to you. With the promise of that new vaccine, there is a lot of hope, but public health officials are urging people not to write off these dire warnings, saying at no point in the pandemic has the risk of getting sick been higher.
This morning, the nation is waking up to a cold reality. The worst week since the pandemic began. New infections exploding from coast to coast, shattering records for single-day deaths, hospitalizations, and new cases. Now more Americans dead from COVID-19 than in 4 years of battle during World War II.
We will prolong this if we don't do it correctly. We will truncate it if we do it correctly. That's the message.
A message from Dr. Fauci, who says the Thanksgiving surge is here. New warnings that the weeks ahead could be worse as more states are clamping down. Pennsylvania joining New York City in banning indoor dining.
We should make sure we're doing everything we can to protect every life that we can.
A new study from a South Korean medical journal found tables 6 feet apart weren't enough, that indoor diners more than 20 feet apart still infected one another. But less than 1 week after California's statewide order took effect, reducing restaurants to takeout only, signs of pandemic fatigue and resistance setting in. The city of Manhattan Beach defying state orders, allowing outdoor dining.
I wouldn't describe this as a rebellion. I would describe this as common sense.
The virus is ravaging nations around the globe, but Americans are struggling the most. The COVID tracker at Johns Hopkins showing the hardest hit countries in the world, with the U.S. soaring above them all. The result? Hospitals across the U.S. getting slammed, while overworked healthcare providers are struggling to keep going.
This virus is so serious, and people don't see it that way.
Speaking for all of us, we're tired, but we get up and we still do this every day.
Officials here in Los Angeles say the county is heading into unprecedented territory. ICU capacity is dropping, now just 9%. The top health official, not mincing words, saying the county could soon see catastrophic suffering and death, where severely ill patients may not be able to get the care they need. Kristen?
It's so powerful and emotional to hear from those healthcare workers. Megan Fitzgerald, thank you for that report.
13th pick in the 1996 NBA draft. Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School. Down the middle, he goes in deep. صار في $100 هلا صار في $100 على
I'm good.
Come. What is it?
Hey,